Hello. 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 Hi. Hi. Hello. Oh my gosh. I'm back. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my gosh. It's been so long. Ah! Oh my god. What the fuck? Yeah. Oh my god, I'm real. Oh my gosh. I'm not dead. I'm alive. My voice sounds yeah, my voice sounds normal. You're right. that's like fully saying that like the last time you heard me, I think I just did not sound like a person. What did I at this point you have to like question like what I sounded like in comparison to right now. What did I sound like when like you guys heard me post operation? Was that the last time you guys saw me? Was the last time that you guys heard from me when I said hi post operation? I don't sound like I'm eating something. Eating something is crazy though. Eating something is absolutely crazy. Girl, all we got was that post-op. Yeah, no, I've died. I died immediately after my operation. I have a crazy story for all of you, actually. That's absolutely insane story. But I have been gone for a really long time. 2 weeks. 2 whole weeks. That's a long time in streamer years. In like streamer years, 2 weeks is like you've been dead for like 37 years. It's been 86 years, man. Kind of vibe, for sure, for sure. But we're back. We're here. I'm here. Welcome back, everyone. What the heck does naa he hu ha ha mean, Peck? What does that mean? But hello everyone. Hello Pack. Thank you so much for redeeming first. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And welcome in. Welcome. How are you doing? It's been so long. How have you been? How are you? How have you been this past 2 weeks? How are you guys doing? Oh my gosh. Hello Flo. Welcome in. How you doing? Welcome. Hello Luciola. Welcome in. How you doing? Welcome. You're losing your mind in Rainbow Six Siege? Oh my god. Good luck. All the best. I'm right here if you once your game's over, I guess. Welcome back. Welcome. Hello Luciola. Hello Flo. Welcome in. Welcome. How are you guys doing? How have you been? Hello Blue Weasel. Welcome in. How you doing? Welcome. Hello Kanakana. Welcome in. How you doing? Welcome. Hello Rice. Welcome in. How you doing? Welcome. Hello. I was dead for a really long ass time. You're right, Patata. Hello, Patata. Welcome in. How you doing? Welcome. How are you? Hello, Grayson. Thank you so much for the resub for 27 months now. Thank you. Arigato. My streamer is back. Awooga. Thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome in. Welcome back. How are you? Thank you so much for the resub. Okaeri Tomo-san. Arigato. Thank you. It's been a while. It has been such a long time. Hello, Rice. We missed you. I missed you too. Welcome back, streamer. Thank you. Hello, Vacant Vito. Welcome in. How you doing? Welcome. How are you? Who is this pink thing? Who am I? Who am I at this point? Oh my goodness. Could you imagine how would you guys have like reacted if I like just casually came back after 2 weeks of hiatus? With like a completely different model, and I wasn't pink anymore, and I wasn't the Dryad anymore. What if I came back like completely rebranded? How would you guys have reacted? That's like a hypothesis that will never come true, of course, but that would have been really funny, I feel. Hello. Oh wow, you shrunk? What the fuck? What do you mean? I shrunk? I'm so big. That's so offensive. What are you talking about? I'm still tall. I'm so big. What are you talking about? What the fuck, man? She's real. Your voice sounds normal again. I know, right? Jesus Christ, she's real again. Hello, Brad. Welcome in. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Hey, welcome back. Thank you very much, Brad. Thank you, thank you. I actually just got home from work and I have to eat dinner, but wanted to say hi, hello, Umfi. Welcome back. Thank you very much, Umfi. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Have a good dinner. Have a good, very, very amazing, enjoyable dinner. Eat lots of food. The last time I heard you, you sounded like a dying chipmunk. Because it sounded like there was something in my cheeks. Yeah, for sure, for sure. She doesn't sound like she's eating something. We didn't hear a single thing after that. No, I was alive if you guys like DM'd me. I would have responded. By the way, just letting you know, if you guys said something in the chat or if you guys DM'd me, I would have responded. Vocally, not really. Vocally, I was kind of gone for like more than a week. Today was something for sure. What happened today? Are you good? Are you doing good? I'm doing meh right now. In the hospital due to a mosquito bite. Oh my goodness. Did you guys? But hopefully it's not dengue. Or as the Filipinos say, dengue. Like hopefully it's not dengue fever. Lami, the cosmetic update for Repo is out. Let's play. I have seen it. Yes, I did try it out with a couple of friends yesterday. Yes. I got like an arm. That's pretty much it. I took like an hour nap at 9 for like 2 hours. I had to handle something that happened and it was so draining. Oh my goodness. You had to handle something at 9 p.m. What happened? Also, like, of course, don't share it if it's like too personal. Being offline for a month and a half, I have spent way too much on Gunpla and Duos. Well, hopefully you like, you know, got some rest during that time for sure. It does sound fun, at least, that you got to catch up on some, like, just building some Gunpla. But I know that, like, just because you were offline does not mean that you were resting either. So please make sure that you are resting. Also, I haven't found my wallet yet, and I adopted a stray cat not too long ago, and I named him Stinky. Are you still in the Philippines, Rice? That's crazy. Oh my god. Please be careful. I'm so sorry you haven't found your wallet yet, but that truly sucks. But yeah, I mean, if you lost it, it's kind of probably completely gone. The likelihood of finding like your wallet after losing it is actually extremely low, which makes it even more insulting to me. Back when I was like in high school, I went to London. I went to Europe, and I went to London, and we went shopping in like main like, what do you call it? Main city London. We went shopping, and like I used to have this like very baby wallet. It was for fucking babies, for real. Like it had like a little teddy bear on it. It was blue, with stripes. And I had like most of my money in there because I was stupid, right? Like I was a little oopid. Just a little friendly reminder to all of the travelers out there. If you are planning on going overseas and you're going traveling, don't be a dumbass and put all of your money, and I say all of your money, in your wallet all at once. That's kind of good. That's just asking to get robbed. Make sure you always have like a spare stash of money in your carry-on, in your like hotel room, and in the bank especially. Back then I brought like 300 euro in total with me to London, and I got robbed. So I had basically nothing for the rest of the trip, which was very unfortunate. So don't be like me. Don't be me, right? So like, but that's the most insulting thing, right? The most insulting thing is that they didn't find my wallet worth like stealing and keeping for the rest of their lives, right? So instead of losing my wallet completely, they just stole all the money from it and then gave me back my wallet. So like, thanks, I guess. I'm glad you had like the sense to give a child back her wallet, I guess. You know, it'd be like that. Hello, Eggy! Thank you so much for the raid! Thank you! Oh my goodness! Thank you so much. Welcome in. Thank you for the egg raid. Hello, Raiders. How are you guys doing? Unfortunately, Eggy can't join the raid, but Eggy says hi. Thank you so much. Thank you. Next time Eggy is on, I will count on you guys to say thank you on my behalf then. Thank you very much for coming over with the raid. Thank you. And thank you for the raid, Eggy. I really appreciate it. Thank you. For all of Eggy's raiders, please let Eggy know the next time that she's on, and you guys get the chance to please let her know. I'm very grateful. Thank you so much for your hard work today. Thank you for streaming today, and thank you for sharing your community over to me. I really appreciate that. Hello everyone. Hello. I just got back from a hiatus. I got my wisdom teeth removed to both sides of my face, and I haven't gotten into the story of how it went yet, but we're here. We're here to just chat today, just to, like, casually catch up. I'm currently recounting a little story of, like, when I got robbed in London like a long time ago. But welcome in, welcome. For everyone who doesn't already know me, my name is Lami Hanasaki. You can call me Lami, you can call me Hana. I am your Dryad VTuber, and I'm here to make your smile bloom. Kimi no egao sakaseru yo. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you very much for coming over. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and enjoy yourselves in your stay. Thank you. But yeah, so, like, I guess, like, the robber was like, oh, I don't really want this, like, child's wallet because it looks like a child's wallet. There's, like, a teddy bear on it. It's blue. It's, like, striped. It's striped and everything. It truly looks like a child's wallet. So I'm not gonna steal that. But I will rob this kid for all that she owns. So... so I went to, like, the lost and found, and I said, hey, did you find, like, my wallet? And they were like, yeah, we did, actually. Someone, like, very nicely, like, gave it back to us. And I was like, oh my god, that's so great. Thank you so much. I look at my wallet. There's nothing in it. And I'm like, fuck. Asshole robber. So, well, robbers are always assholes, but, like, I don't know why I expected not to get robbed. Just because my wallet came back to me, you know? It do be like that. So, I don't know, like, in the Philippines, especially if you're, like, an adult, right? With, like, an adult wallet, I don't know if you're ever gonna really find your wallet back again. Bro, what the fuck is that robber about? I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. Oh my god. The adult wallet that's a fucking phone, dude. That's true. But some people, I guess, like, especially if you're traveling from overseas, like to have paper money instead of just having your phone. But, like, my brother came from Canada recently, and he paid for most of his things here in the Philippines with Canadian dollars. So, actually, your phone being your wallet is actually just, like, very convenient at this point. But yeah, welcome in, everyone who came over with a raid. Thank you, Gumshoe. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming over. Thank you, Benny. Thank you. Thank you, Excalibur. Welcome in. Welcome. Thank you. Welcome in, everyone. Really quick, let me just catch up a little bit. I just made someone rage quit. Congratulations, Luciola. Welcome back from your R6 game. I would have wondered what the fuck happened. I will get into it. I will get into it to what the fuck happened in my surgery and why I needed to recover for a little bit longer. We didn't DM you because we wanted you to rest fully. I appreciate that, but, like, yeah, if you DM'd me or if you talk to me in DMs or on Discord at any point during my hiatus, I would have responded. No worries. As long as it didn't require me to, like, you know, speak, I would have been around. I say that funnily enough, and I think, like, if you didn't catch it, last week I was part of a panel for Oshi Uplink with Asha. That was super fun. We'll get into it in a little bit. Mr. Glitchy, thank you for the 5 biddies. Thank you. Arigato. Good luck on your workout. Good luck. Hello. Hello, Fish. Welcome in. I see you, Fish. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much, by the way. Fish resubbed while I was offline 2 days ago. So thank you so much for the resub. Arigato, arigato. Akairi, Tomo-san. Arigato. Thank you, Fish. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate ya. I had to settle something in retrospect. The main problem wasn't the worst, but it led me down a rabbit hole and it was exhausting. Oh my gosh. Yeah, mod responsibilities are very difficult. But thank you for your hard work. Good job, Patata. God, that sounds like a hassle for sure. Oh, Gumshoe and Rice know each other? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I in fact have a lot of cash, a lot of paper money. Yeah, it'd be like that. Some people have a lot of paper money. I like to have only little amounts, like the convenient amounts for like food or like short transportation in the Philippines, but everything else I kind of just have in my bank account. The convenience of e-cash, of e-commerce, you know what I mean? Bro gave the wallet back, but with compensation. Without compensation. There was no compensation. He did not give me any compensation because he did not give me, like, he did not leave me with a single cent. My wallet is my phone. I put all my cards inside my phone casing, so if my phone is lost, I can say both my wallet and my phone is lost. Actually, that's super, super convenient, yeah. I feel like that's super convenient, but at the same time, it's a little dangerous to have, like, your cards on your phone case, I feel. I always get scared that it's gonna fall out or something. Stinky Scrub, thank you for the first time chat. Welcome, welcome. How is it being a VTuber? Being a VTuber is very much the same as being a streamer. Except, I get to just be a cute anime girl online. I guess that's the only difference. I don't really know what the difference is. I get to do funny things with my model. I think that's the cool thing. And also, be able to do unique, funny lore stuff if I ever want to. I should rest up for now. I feel drained. Go get some rest then, Rice. Get some rest. You're in the hospital, so please get some rest, okay? Thank you for the 70 stream streak, Blue Weasel. Thank you, thank you. Arigato, arigato. Welcome in. Congrats on the panel. I almost forgot. Thank you. You saw that? You saw the panel? Oh my gosh. Was anyone able to like catch the Oshi Uplink panel of like me and Asha last week? It was super, super fun. I got to see so many like people. It was like my first experience being able to like interact with like a live room full of people while like just VTubing. So that was super cool. It was so cool. I'm alright though. Sorry, I sent my first message and went back to trying to win. Don't worry, lock the fuck in. Lock the fuck in if you want to lock in on your game. Completely understandable. Absolutely. I'm a gamer too. I totally get it. I totally understand. I didn't even realize I resubbed. Well, it auto resubbed, so cool. If you want to resend like the resub message, I think you can do that if I'm not wrong. Or else that's just maybe it's just a YouTube thing. I have no idea. Yeah, we know each other from certain communities. Oh, that's so sick! It's nice to like meet like friends in between like different communities. That's super cool. Girl, this ain't even the worst. The first day of my Modly duties, we had to ban someone. It happens. It does happen. Very busy, it sounds like. Very busy for you. I do a bit of both, but I live in a very safe community, so I don't really gotta worry about it. That's good, that's good. Perks of rural America. I suppose so. I suppose so. Oh, he took the compensation. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Thank you for the 15 stream streak, Excalibur. Thank you. Arigato, arigato. Thank you very much. Hello, Joms. Happy birthday to you too. Welcome in. Welcome. Lami interacting with actual people. Insanity. I know, right? No, it was crazy. It was very crazy. Holy shit, Lami Senpai, you're back. Hello, Kiryu. Welcome in. How you doing? Welcome. I mean, it has its perks and weaknesses. One weakness is fuck all to do. Being in rural America, I mean, I would assume so. But I don't know. I think it's like pretty cool to have like all that open space for yourself. But at the same time, yeah, like no, there's probably fuck all to do sometimes. So you have to just make up some shit, I guess. I mean, from like the 2 weeks hiatus that I had, the 2 weeks hiatus that I was gone, I got better at baking, guys. Wait, actually, okay. Let's talk about this in order. Let's talk about this in order because we have a lot to catch up on. First things first. Yes, I'm a baking queen. Yes, that's right. First things first. Let's go back 2 weeks. Let's go back 2 weeks to the day of my surgery. So on the 23rd, I think, of April. I'm pretty sure it was the 23rd. Let's see. Pretty sure. Yeah, the 23rd of April. I officially had my surgery done. It was very early in the morning. They had to like open shop like for me much earlier than they normally do. So like the entire building wasn't even open yet. But they gave me like a gate pass and everything. Because I don't know why, but they had it. They wanted it to be done very early in the morning. It was like 9 a.m. So I was awake at 7. I was basically awake at 7. Question, did I ever get the chance, or did you ever sell cookies during conventions or events, or was it Asha? No, I haven't sold any baked goods in conventions or events because you have to have like FDA kind of approval. Essentially, what is FDA approval for doing that? Because there's a lot more permits and stuff if you want to sell food on conventions. So I haven't ever done it before. And I don't think I really market myself as a baking VTuber or anything like that. It would be fun though, but I don't do that much hand cam. But yeah, no, I haven't had the chance to do that. Anyways, so like my surgery happened really early in the morning. It was like 9 a.m. When I got there, and they sat me down around like 9:15 pretty much. And I was so scared because they had me sign so many papers. They had me sign so many papers that was basically like saying things like, oh, there are adverse effects that could happen by doing this, that. There is a risk of death and paralysis for the rest of your life. If we just a very small chance, but there is a chance of permanent paralysis in your jaw and also death. And I was like, okay, this is probably just something that they say to people just so they're aware, because like, you know, like rules and stuff, you have to clear that, you know. You have to clear that for everyone. What the morbid? So I'm assuming you didn't get it. No, I did. I wasn't in Cebu. I wasn't part of the Cebu convention. I think your memory's a little scrambled, but I wasn't ever in Cebu. It was probably Asha with somebody else. Did I die? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? You're good? Oh, okay. Lami, you're mute. Shut the fuck up. Finally got to see this beautiful giant again. Hello, Cabbage. Thank you so much for coming over. Thank you. It's been a while. How have you been? How are you? Oh my goodness. It's been a long time. How have you been? Jesus Christ. Anyways. Okay. Thank you for the pats, by the way. Are they? What? What? Why does it look like that? Why does it cut out? Oh wait, no, I know. Wait. There you go. Okay, I know why it cuts out. I know why it cuts out. That's weird. Like that. There you go. I mean, we need to repo soon. We got cosmetic. Chill, bro. Chill. Oh my god. The cosmetics and repo aren't gonna go anywhere. Chill, man. I'm not talking about repo right now. I'm talking about when I almost died, bro. Holy shit. Inquisition dude, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Arigato, arigato. Thank you for the bats, by the way. Oh, you didn't get paralyzed or died. Oh, I see. Yeah. I didn't get paralyzed or I didn't, and I didn't die, thankfully. Gooby Cubby, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Arigato, arigato. Thank you so much for the first time chat as well. Welcome in, welcome. How are you? Okie dokie. Anyway, so yeah, I signed all of my I signed all of the papers that were like, okay, there's a risk of paralysis. There's a chance of paralysis and also death. So I signed all my papers and I went down into the operation room. They sat me down, and then they started like, you know, setting up and everything. And I was like really scared, honestly, because it's the first time I've ever gotten surgery for any reason, right? It's the first time I've ever gotten surgery for anything. And it happens to be like something that is like quite complicated in my case. So I was a little scared. But, you know, like it's kind of a relief and also kind of funny to me. Because they were also telling me how, like, they kept, like, repeating to me over and over again before my surgery how I needed to be awake for the surgery and everything. But they also did not tell me that the anesthesia would be put into me intravenously. So if you don't know what intravenous means, it's in your veins. They pump it directly into my veins. So they pumped the fucking anesthesia directly into my veins, which is the first time I've ever gotten an IV as well. So that was an experience for sure. And I still kind of have a scar from, well, not a scar, but like I can still kind of tell where they put the IV needle in. Yeah, drugs. So they put the IV needle in. It wasn't that bad. It kind of just felt like, you know, like an injection. Some people are probably really bad with it. This one I barely felt as soon as they put the tape over it, so pretty good. But so they were like going through all of the procedures and shit, and then they said, okay, so we're going to start slowly dripping in the anesthesia into you, and then we're going to do a skin check, and then we're gonna start the surgery. And as I nodded to like say, okay, got it. They started dripping in the anesthesia and I fucking knocked out. I fully just passed the fuck out immediately after they started dripping in the anesthesia. As soon as that shit hit my veins, I was gone, bro. And like the next time I woke up, it was 2 hours later, right as they like turned the anesthesia off. And I was like, what happened? I woke up and there was already shit in my cheeks. They put like gauze into my cheeks. I couldn't feel my face. They were icing my face when I woke up. I looked down and there's like a fucking purple bruise, like 2 purple bruises on my arm, and I'm like, what the hell is that? And they're like, oh, that's from the skin check, don't worry about it. And I was like, what happened? I don't know what happened. And they're like, oh, don't worry, ma'am, you basically just kind of passed out as soon as like the anesthesia hit your system. You kind of just passed out. At some point you were kind of like just asleep, actually, like very peacefully asleep, but thankfully like you were very cooperative even though you were asleep. And I'm like, okay, cool, great, good to hear. That like definitely put so much of my anxieties away. It was so good up until I got home, and then I realized, Oh no, now I have to deal with like the antibiotic schedule. I have to deal with the painkiller schedule, and I have to deal with icing my own face for like the rest of the day and also the next week. Basically, that was the worst part for sure. For my experience, like the actual surgery itself, perfectly fine, perfectly normal. I still have my teeth. I don't know if you guys want to see my wisdom teeth. But they broke them down into fucking like tiny little pieces. And they said that the only complication that happened, I didn't even really feel, but I felt after the surgery. During the surgery, I didn't feel it. After the surgery, it hurt like a bitch. I have... Basically what happened is when they were removing one of my wisdom teeth, one of the nerves also came out. So they had to like slowly and surely put the nerve back into my cheeks. And that made that side of my face hurt so badly while it was recovering. That was really bad. That one was really bad. But apart from that, complications wise, very, very little. And it only really hurt whenever I talked a lot or if I smiled. Like I couldn't even smile for like 1 week. Even now, it's a little hard. There's still, I feel still a little pressure on like my cheeks for sure. Even though they've healed now and it's like holes now and I can eat normally now. I still feel pressure whenever I open my jaw a little wide. And I still feel pressure whenever I smile very wide. So that's kind of why I had to take a little longer in terms of recovery. Technically I recovered 2 weeks ago, but last week I went back to work, and because I was gone for 2 weeks, I had so much to catch up on work-wise because they changed so many systems while I was gone as well. So that was pretty crazy. Yawning must be hard. It's pretty bad. It was pretty bad, especially when I was still like on painkillers. But like nowadays, like now it's fine. Now it's fine. Thank you for the pats, Jay. Thank you, thank you. Arigato, arigato. Thank you very much. Also, thank you so much for the 30 stream streak, Jay. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Arigato, arigato. I got ads, but I'm okay. How is the Lami? I'm doing good. Thank you, Kubi. Welcome back from the ads. Hopefully you're back. I'm no stranger to Ivy. I have many a horror story. Thankfully, these people were very, very competent. Like, they were very, very competent when it came to my surgery and like my IV and everything. So I am very glad I spent a little bit more money for a good quality service for sure. Like, if you are in any way worried about a surgery, especially, I think it's like worth going for something that's a little bit more pricey if it means you're gonna get more of an assurance of the quality of the service that you're going to receive. That's my personal take on it, at least. It's through the opposite end from your elbow. It's from my hand, the IV. They put the IV into a vein in your hand. It's like, not your palm, like the back of your hand. Doc, you ready? Lami, yes, proceeds to pass the fuck out. Exactly that. I know that feeling when I got the anesthesia for my laparoscopic. Oh my god, yeah, I get that. I'd be like, I didn't say some shit, right? They just smiled at me. I asked if I said something weird and they just smiled at me and said, oh no, you were just asleep, ma'am. I don't believe them. I will never believe them. I'm pretty sure I said some shit. and then they got like way too awkward to tell me. Cause it's the kind of smile that like you give to someone who now knows your like whose secrets you now know and they don't know that you know their secrets. You know, it's that kind of feeling. It's truly the kind of feeling that there was like, yeah, no, of course not. Of course you didn't say anything weird. Yeah, no worries. It's that kind of smile, you know? This is like way better than having it injected straight up the roof of my mouth. I had local anesthetics before where they injected my mouth. It hurts like a bitch. It really did. It hurts so badly. Because I had like 5 teeth removed when I was a kid. It hurts so bad. I was so scared of anesthetics. So like intravenous? Fucking amazing. I got my wisdom teeth broken into pieces too when I exchanged broken teeth pics. If I can find my broken teeth, I'll try to exchange. I'm not sure. I in fact didn't have to worry about smiling. I don't smile. The thing is, I am one of the type of people that like smiles way too easily for like little tiny things, and it hurt so badly. I had to be like straight face for like 2 weeks, man. Very sad. Bro, I remember trying to gargle with my lips still numb. Man, keeping my mouth shut was impossible. They told me that you're not supposed to gargle when you have your wisdom teeth removed though. Like you're supposed to, you can like wash your mouth and everything, but like when you're gargling, you just move your, I just moved my head like this, back and forth. Like very slowly. I just went and then like and then I opened my mouth looking down, so I just like let the water come back out kind of vibe. Also, hi Knots! Welcome in, welcome. Why are you hitting me? What is that for? What did I do? What I do to you? Eh? What? I can't bonk myself, so maybe that's like a good thing actually. But hi Knot, welcome in. I had zero issue with my wisdom teeth, but I was in fact awake despite the fentanyl they gave me. Oh shit. It's good that you weren't in like pain or anything then. Glad that went well. What did you eat for your recovery period? For my recovery period, for the first week, I straight up had nothing but soup. I had like various versions of like lugao and porridge, wonton noodle soup, without the wontons or the noodles. My friend made me this like really amazing vegetable potage. Potage? Is it potage or potage? I'm not sure, but it's a really good like stew, vegetable stew that is basically completely blended. So it's just the smoothest thing, and it tastes amazing. It's based off of like a recipe from Skyrim actually. It was really good. Loved it. But that's kind of what I ate for like a week straight. And then when my stitches got removed on the second Sunday, it was the day of the panel. This was the craziest shit. That was the craziest shit that I went through, because the day of the Oshi uplink panel, that morning I had my stitches removed. And they wouldn't have removed my stitches if I hadn't healed yet either. So if I wasn't healed, they would not have removed it, and I would have still had my stitches during the Oshi uplink panel, which would have been crazy. That would have been insane. I have doubts. Me too. You totally didn't say anything weird? I'm pretty sure I did at that point. I'm gonna be in the background. Good luck with the edit. Good luck. Kana. Yeah, the doctors totally know everything about you, about me now. I bet you said something about Sproutings and VTuber shit, and the staff are just confused. I feel like they wouldn't know a single thing about that anyway, so that's fine. But like, if I said some like kind of heinous, deep, dark secret shit, I wouldn't even know what kind of heinous, deep, dark secrets I have. So I'm scared that they know something about me that I don't know. You know what I mean? You had to be a fake IDGAFer for a while. Yeah, same. Exactly. You are in fact not supposed to gargle or rinse hard at all. Yep. You're not yeah, I wasn't allowed to use straws either, so everything that I drank had to just be flat cup pretty much. Hello Liz, welcome in. Thank you so much for the resub. Thank you. Arigato. Thank you so much. How are you? Okaeri, Tomo-san. Arigato. Thank you, thank you. Have you been? Isn't it normal to stay awake for wisdom teeth removal? It is, yeah. But I got knocked out because my as soon as like the anesthesia hit my veins, I was gone pretty much. Good luck with the gunpla painting. Good luck, good luck. All the best. I remembered soggy oatmeal being my lifeline when I had teeth taken out. Soggy oatmeal, I feel like I avoided as well. I avoided like anything with like too many particles in it, cause I didn't like how it felt getting stuck in the holes. Which sounds really weird now that I think about it. Like, it sounds really strange when I say it. Because I hate it even now. It feels still like there are holes that I can't avoid in, like, the sides of my face. So when stuff gets stuck in it, it bothers the shit out of me. But I can't really do anything about it because, you know, that's just how it's gonna be for a while. Until it's gone. But yeah, I try to avoid, like, anything with, like, rice grains or oats and stuff for a while. So I really just had like plain fucking soup for a really long time. It was pretty bad. Potage for American and pottage for American and potage for Brit. I think I read that right. I'm pretty sure. I have no idea. She has a BDSM sprawling dungeon, but she doesn't know. I don't even know. What? I do? We have a BDSM dungeon, Sprawlings? I didn't even know that. Who built that? Not me. What? What are you talking about? Scientology speedrun. Yes, I have heard of the Scientology speedrun, yes. Technically can go either, but they try not to anymore. I guess so. I guess so. They did tell me I had to be awake. They told me I had to be awake, but I got like what do you call it? I got knocked out, so they couldn't really do anything about it. Listening to the story, I'm kind of scared of suddenly having a wisdom tooth. Story-wise, the moral of the story, if there's any moral to be taken, I would say, if there's any moral to be taken away from this, I would say, if and when you need to get your wisdom teeth removed, best to have it done as soon as possible, because I have heard that the later it is in your life, the worse the surgery could be, because your bone would be a lot less brittle by then, so it would hurt a lot more. So I'm kind of lucky that I had it done at my age. Even though, like, I'm kind of, you know, approaching not being young anymore. Not to say that I'm an old person, but, like, you know, like, I was already leaving the age range of someone who would want to have their wisdom teeth removed so that it doesn't hurt. So they tried to, like, you know, talk me into having it done as soon as possible. Especially since mine was already a complicated case, you know? Lami Hanasaki. Don't say that. Don't say that. No, never call me that ever again. I don't want to be called Hanasaki. No! I am not a hag. What do you mean you're perpetually young? Exactly. Eternally 16 years old. 18, actually, just so that I have, like, rights. I have an idea for the next subathon goal: dental x-ray reveal pre-surgery. The funny thing is, I do have my dental x-rays pre and post-surgery, and you can see where the holes are, bro. It's crazy to look at. It's fucking insane. Because, like, you can really see that my teeth were, like, lying down. Like, fully growing into my jaw. Like, pushing my jaw together. Which kind of fucked up my jaw for a while, apparently, without me even realizing it. And then post-surgery, I looked at the fucking x-ray. Holy shit, there's holes. It's just gaps in there now. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. You got everything. That's so cool. So pretty cool, yeah. Don't worry about, I would say don't worry about like getting your wisdom teeth removed, but have it done by people you trust. I was very, very comfortable and very assured with the competence of my specialists. Not just because it was a little expensive, it was definitely an expensive case, but like they had known me for a couple of months already by then, and they took a lot of effort to try to make sure that I had all the prep done and that like all the prep was ready. And they really knew my jaw by then, by the time that I had my surgery. So it was pretty good. It's pretty good, genuinely. Pretty good experience. It didn't hurt whatsoever when I was under. The only part that really hurt eventually was the recovery period. For an entire week, it was like a huge struggle for me to even talk. And it was a huge struggle for me to like speak, to smile, to do anything with my jaw. It hurt quite a lot. There were a lot of like nights where I straight up just slept with like ice against my face because it hurt so badly. But you know, the painkillers did help. The painkillers absolutely helped, and being on my antibiotics, it healed pretty fast. Like essentially quite fast. It just so happened that like the next week over, I was still a little uncomfortable. And then on the last day of like my like having stitches, when I got it removed, I did the Oshi uplink panel with Asha, which was really fun, which is very, very fun. I had to like really practice moving my jaw before the panel because just talking was very much something that I wasn't used to anymore. My voice was also extremely unprepared by then, but thankfully it seemed like people had fun during the panel. If you guys didn't manage to catch it, Asha and I did a little panel in Oshi Uplink over in Canada about like, you know, the importance of like, you know, using your voice properly as a VTuber and a streamer. So that was really, really fun. Asha gave like a talk about being a musician, being a singer. I gave a talk about like, you know, a little bit more on like the acting, voice acting perspective as someone who has done voice acting and everything before. So it's been really fun. It was really, really fun. We got to like talk to a lot of people in like the crowd. I made a lot of jokes that seemed to like make a lot of people laugh, which I was very happy about. I'm a comedian. Oh my god. I'm a comedian, guys. Holy shit. I'm a professional streamer, funny plant person. Oh my god. And I did all that with my jaw still a little uncomfortable from having my stitches removed just that day, so I was pretty proud of it. And then the next week I was basically just gone because I was catching up with work, which was very difficult to catch up on. It was weird to get back into work at the speed that I did, because as soon as I had my stitches removed, the next day I went to work, and so many things were different. They had changed a lot of systems while I was gone, and I had to like relearn quite a lot of things in the next like couple of days, like Monday to Wednesday. I had to like relearn a lot of like different systems, and then I had to like catch up with a lot of my patients by Friday. So I was kind of just gone the entire week. So I'm glad to be back. I am super, super glad to be back. I am so sorry I did keep you guys waiting for a lot longer than I thought I would, but I am thankfully back. I am now clear to do physical activity again. I'm now clear to do streaming again. I'm clear to do like more things with my face pretty much nowadays, like right now. So I'm pretty happy to be back. We're back into it. We're definitely back into it. So yeah, thank you so much again for waiting for me and for being patient. while I was recovering. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. So we have a lot of things planned this week now that I am back. Tomorrow I will be streaming again. We'll be playing some Honkai Star Rail because I don't want to lose the Silver Wolf banner before Wednesday. So we'll be playing Honkai Star Rail on Tuesday instead of Wednesday. And then Wednesday we'll be playing some Cult of the Lamb again. Right before the weekly workout stream that we do with Shimi Shimi and with Sunchan. Yeah. And then on Saturday, not Sunday. On Saturday, it's gonna be a really special stream. We have, what do you call it? We have a, I'm going to be trying to play Final Fantasy XIV again. I haven't played in fucking years. And the last time that I tried it out, I was still just a newbie. Basically, so I'm back to being a newbie, but like this time I have some dedicated teachers that I have asked to help me out. So I invited Monsan, Koneka Munsi, as well as Mung, one of our lovely mods, Mung Beast, to basically teach me some more about Final Fantasy XIV, and hopefully we can like play a little bit together. So whoever has Final Fantasy XIV, please feel free to join us. If you want to, if you can come. It's gonna be on Saturday. My schedules are now on all of my socials, so it's on Discord, on Twitter, and on YouTube. So please feel free to come join us. Yeah. Not the copy pasta! Chill. Hello, Turbo! Welcome in, how you doing? Welcome. Dahlia's rerunning too, so you can finally try her out. That's true! Oh my god. We can finally do the trial for Dahlia. I did play some Honkai Star Rail while on hiatus. So I did keep up with a little bit. But like I didn't go too much into like the trials and stuff. I kind of just autoplayed those. I kind of just left those on autoplay to get the rewards, but I did miss getting the letter from Danhung this year, which was very sad because I didn't log in, which was very sad. But thank you to Patata who sent me the voiced version of the letter. I appreciate it so much because when I logged in and I got Jingyuan, I got so sad. I was like, no, why is it you? Not that I hate Jingyuan, but like that's not my boy. Sag. That's okay though. Thank you for the pats, Kanakana. Thank you. Arigato. Casually drops everything to watch Lami streams. Hi, Burger. Good to see you again. Good to see you. They gave me like 6 painkillers I had to use over-the-counter medicine. Dude, who are your specialists, Luciola? This is what I mean, but it's really important. If you are scared to have your wisdom teeth surgery, it's so important to have good specialists who like are there to take care of you. They gave me way more painkillers than I probably needed because I'm a very responsible person. I stuck to my schedule. So I had like way more painkillers than I actually needed. And they gave me way more antibiotics than I actually needed as well, which is pretty good. But what are the oranges for? What are the oranges for? I have oranges? What are we talking about? What are in terms of wisdom tooth surgery? I don't know what the oranges are for. I don't know what you mean, uppercut grandma. In my Unk era, but I still got them. I just kind of muscled through the pain arc, but I'm still invested into removing them. It's really, really good to have them removed as soon as you can. But hopefully it doesn't hurt when you do have it done. I sent Grace and Jingyuan and finance letters, and I was like, well, Lami wants the Danhung letter. I did! Thank you so much. Thank you. Speaking of, after 2 weeks of not playing, I managed to rank up to Tekken God. Tekken 8 is fun again. Congratulations, Flo. So proud of you. Heck yeah. To be fair, in America, it's really hard. Those drugs are highly regulated. Okay, they are highly regulated anywhere, I will let you know. Schedule 8 drugs in any country are highly regulated. I say that as someone who works in the medical field. They are absolutely highly regulated. It is just kind of funny because sometimes like, even if you are getting like a Schedule A drug in the Philippines, sometimes people don't look at your fucking doctor's letters. I did have a prescription though. I straight up had a prescription. It's not hard to know which one I chose. So when Aiden did the letter, I was happy. Oh wait, Cyrene's VA did the letter? That's so cute. That's awesome. You could say you were overcured. I was just it was like kind of like a perfect amount actually. It was pretty good. TBH is less of an America highly regulates them, but more of a the insurance company isn't paying for those because it is insanely expensive because America likes to overcharge on medicine. Absolutely. Yeah, that is true. Pharmaceutical problems in America for sure. But yeah, back to like me saying that I'm a baking queen now. Chat, the one thing I put all my focus on while I was recovering, because I didn't need like, you know, I didn't need to worry about like my lower body when it came to recovery. So, you know, I walked my dog and everything. I got to like do a lot of walks with my dog. I hung out with my dog a lot. But apart from like that, I actually learned, I've been learning how to bake bread. The past 3 weeks, I've been learning how to bake bread. I can actually show you the progress of my bread. I'm so proud because I just finished, actually, my new loaf an hour ago, and it's been resting for an hour, so I can actually cut into it right now. Like, literally right now. But I tried making, like, my first loaf of sourdough bread, like, on, I think, the first or second week of my recovery period. It was pretty bad. It was really, really, really bad. It was the toughest, like, densest thing. It looked more like cake than anything. And it was also very, very much misshapen. Wait, let me show you. I can show you instead of just describing it, but it's a little embarrassing, but I'm going to show you my loaf progress, okay? And you guys have to promise not to make fun of me. But it is getting better, and I think the loaf that I made literally this afternoon is the best I've made so far. Very proud to say. 1 second. Gooned my life to mid-May, chat. Congratulations, Sushi. Hope you're proud of yourself. I asked for contact details for partnership with the cafe. Bro, I am learning! No! I am still learning. I have like 0 confidence in this so far. Because like I'm so serious. I am straight up learning, and it's not good yet. It's like not at the stage where it's good yet. But it is getting to the stage where I think I'm not embarrassed by it, at least, which is great. Okie dokie. So this is the first bread that I made. And you can really see... you can kind of really see where I failed on this one. It's a little... you know? It's extremely crispy. It was so fucking dense. I'm not even joking. It was so hard to cut into. Holy shit. When I describe how difficult it was to cut into this, it's like a rock. It was like a rock, bro. I was so embarrassed. It's not moldy. It's not moldy, I promise. That's just flour. It's flour. It looks moldy somehow. Renedu, it's not mold. It's not mold, I swear. It was very, very, very dense. Cutting into it, it was a very, very short loaf too. What's the white stuff? Frosting? It's flour. It's extra all-purpose flour, guys. It looks unique. It certainly looks like a log. I will say, it looks like a burnt log. and it wasn't good. Just in general, to just describe this loaf to you, it is basically the consistency. When I cut into it, it was the consistency of what do you call it? Like a cake, but like a really hard cake. Where I cut into it and the inside was also somehow raw. So I was like, this loaf has been in the oven for over an hour and it's somehow still raw, and I don't know how to fix it. And if I put it in the oven for any longer, it's already a rock. It might actually turn into fucking obsidian. I might actually turn like this fucking rock into a diamond. I don't know. I had to give up on this one. Fully. I'm pretty sure it was a brick. Like, if I threw this shit at you, it would have hurt your head and given you a concussion. Yes, I preheated the oven. Yes, I preheated the oven. I might have gotten some of like the rising times wrong, and I might have not like used like I might have used too much water because it was a very, very wet dough when I tried this out. But this is my second one. Okay, so I had a second. I had a second try. Here's the second try. It's a little malformed. It's still a little malformed. Yeah, it does look even moldier because I did end up like dusting it with way too much flour. I did realize, I did think that this was my best spread so far of like my two loaves that I had made. This was like the best like opening that I had so far. It had like a good ear. It was a fine ear. I just had to like score it a little harder. Yes, it's supposed to be sourdough. But mas sinabunan yan? Because I have always had an interest in making bread. I've always been interested in making it. I never had an oven. I got an oven like before my surgery. So I was like, okay, it's time for me to finally try making bread. Cause I like baking, chat. I like baking. I like making treats for people. So I heard that my friend really likes sourdough bread. So I was like, I'm gonna make sourdough bread. Let me cook, okay? Let me cook. I heard my friend likes sourdough bread, so I wanted to make them sourdough bread, okay? I'm that kind of person. If you tell me you like to bake good, I will try to make that bake good for you because I care about you. That's the kind of person I am. So I've been learning to make sourdough bread, and I've been trying. I cultured my own sourdough starter as well. So all of these loaves so far have been made with my own starter. So I'm kind of proud. Okay, I am kind of proud because I've been making this shit with like my starter I made myself. Okay, starter I made myself is kind of insane. Cause it was really hard to culture starter, bro. It was really fucking hard. Let me bake, exactly. Just play Diner Dash, Lami? No, but like Diner Dash isn't gonna like make me like gonna give me something to give people IRL. That's not gonna work. I can't show my friend Diner Dash and say, hey, I made this for you. That's not how it works, chat. But yeah, so this was my second try. Once again, when I cut into it, it was still raw in the middle, which I unfortunately realized it was definitely because I had not developed enough gluten in this. So the next time that I tried, it was still the same batch of dough, but that time I was going to try to develop a little bit more gluten in it. And also use less flour, because the flour amount on this one really does make it look like it was moldy. It kind of crisped up and hardened on the bread too, which was not, which is a little concerning. And also this, if you look at like this part, right, like the butt end of this loaf, It looks like that because I was using a bread, like a loaf tin, but I was also using parchment paper, right? So instead of parchment paper for the next one, I decided to just drop the dough into the loaf tin directly, and maybe that's gonna cook the bottom a lot better, pretty much. Is it sourdough? It's a little sourdough, yes. It is a little sour. Yeah. I'm trying to reciprocate your joke, but I truly am trying. The loaf looks like stable building material. It does look like a concrete brick. It does look like that. I will admit it does look a little bit like a brick. Okay, but here's my third try. Okay, I have a third try. This was my third try. A little better. Color better. Doesn't look like it's fucking moldy anymore. Okay. Still, definitely, a little dense. Still definitely a little dense, on the inside. But it was cooked. Okay? This was my third try. And it was the same dough as the one previous, okay? The first one I would eat. Okay, so here's the thing. It's the first one I was able to eat as well. Because, okay, the first two, you could eat them, but it was definitely still a little raw. So I decided not to eat it, even though I tried my best to like cook it a little bit more so I didn't waste like all of that like flour and stuff. I did try to eat it, but it was very, very difficult. So I couldn't do it. But this one I actually finished as a loaf. It was definitely still a little dense. It was a little too crispy on the top. But overall, decent bread. Like decent bread for someone who barely knows how to make bread, right? It was very, very decent bread. It was okay. It was okay. It was edible. It was edible, and that was like a fucking like miracle to me at that point, okay? So, like cooked on the inside, way too sour because like I think it fermented for way too long. Because I did keep this dough, this portion of dough a little longer than I did the previous loaf that I showed you. I kept it for a little longer than that one. So it definitely fermented for a little bit longer, and it was a little too sour. But overall, much better. And then there's the one today that I have yet to open, that I can open right now. And I might do that after the stream. And I think this is my best one yet. This is what I've made just this afternoon. Doesn't it look good, chat? Chat! It's bread! It rose! It actually rose! I think that I like the color of the previous one better. Okay, that's fair. This is a little bit closer to like a sourdough loaf, for sure. The shape of this one is much better. Exactly. Yes. The bottom was great. The bottom is like the color that you want. You know, the bottom of this one is exactly the color of this one. So like the color of the top of this one is the bottom of this one. So I know that this one is cooked in the middle. I know this one is cooked in the middle, and this one is cooked on the inside. So I was very, very proud of that. The scoring was a lot better. I still don't really know how to like do artisan scoring, but pretty good. How many attempts? 4 in total. This is my 4th loaf ever. The quadrology. Yes. That looks decent, but the taste is doubtful. Okay, I haven't tasted it yet. Chat. I haven't tasted this one yet. We have yet to open this, okay? I'd score this an 8 out of 10. We don't even know what it tastes like! On the nth try, it's gonna be perfect. I feel like I've learned a lot, and maybe my 5th loaf is going to be kind of perfect by then. Quick taste it before the mold does. Okay, I'm gonna grab the loaf. I'm gonna grab like a plate, and I'm gonna grab my knife. and we're gonna cut into it together, and you're gonna hear the crunchiness. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, it's literal crunch time. Here's the bread. Oh, you can barely hear it, but that's okay. Wait. You can hear it! You can hear it crisping! Okay, let's cut into it. Oh no, I'm... Okay. Okay! R.I.P. the bread knife. It's fine. It's fluffy! It's fluffy! Cross-section check. It didn't rise as much as you would want, but there are definitely holes. Because I didn't use that much though. Okay, 1 second. Let me just turn that down so I'm not yelling at you. What's happening? Lami's baking? Yes. Yes, I am. I'm cooking, chat. Let her fucking cook. Where is my... Okay. I think I can do this. Crunch. Bread incision ASMR. Oh my god. Hold on a second. Crunch requires dental visit again. No! That's not gonna happen. Okay. Alright, alright. This is kind of working. Okay. Where is it? Eh? Oh! You can't see it because it's behind the fucking... There you go. It's phone cam, but... Here's my bread. It's so tiny. Don't worry about it. Okay, let me... There you go. So you can see that better. Tiny bread like the baker. Bread! The cross-section is okay. It's pretty good. It has like the holes that you want. It's still a little dense. Definitely, there's still a little dense, a few dense spots, for sure. Bite it. I'm not gonna bite it just like this. But bread! Lami's made bread, chat. It's fluffy. You know what would be really good right now? Garlic bread. Oh yeah, for sure. Don't worry about the sound of the bread knife, by the way. Don't worry about it. It's fine. The bottom is super crispy. Yeah. I cannot beat the stereotypes, but I low-key want some. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean, yeah, this looks like bread, chap. It's a little salty. I put too much salt in it. It's a little salty. I will admit that. I will admit my mistakes. I will admit to my mistakes. It's a little salty. But like, look at this cross section. Pretty good. And like the bottom. This is what the bottom looks like. It's a little salty. It is definitely quite salty. I put way too much salt in it. But we learn. We learn from our mistakes. And we do better next time. I think my 5th loaf that I try is definitely gonna be the best one. That's what I always say the next time I make a loaf. A sweet spread might be perfect with it. Maybe jam. I have kaya toast. I could try that. Oh shit, I dropped my camera. Oops. So sorry. Pandesal has left the chat. It's saltier than pandesal. It is unfortunately saltier than pandesal for sure. So not quite. But there's definitely gluten development, which I am proud of. That was like what I was struggling with for the longest time. I might need to develop the gluten a little more in the next one, but overall, pretty good. This is actually, I can definitely make stuff with like this bread. Pretty good. The moment Lami said it was salty, my mouth started to salivate. The thing is, chap, I am learning how to make the sourdough loaf as just the basis of so many things that I could make in the future, right? Because I could make so many more things sourdough, which is a lot healthier. But so it's gonna be like, you know, if I want to like eat donuts every day, it's gonna be less of health hazard for me. Bring them to our next meetups. I am trying to perfect this so that the next time I see people IRL, I can give them like good bread. The next time I meet people, like I can give them something that's actually really good. And right now, this is getting to really good territory. If like the previous one, if like this one, if this one was decent, like edible, if this one was edible and decent, I will officially say that this one is salty but good. This one is officially salty but good. I just need to adjust the salt, but good. It is good. I wonder if it would pair well with hot chocolate because of the saltiness. Ooh, I could try that. I could definitely try that. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. I just noticed the other pick of the bread is the same with the cork pad. I've been using the cork pad as like, just like the thing that I put things on. Mother, mochi when? Mochi is like very easy though. I've made mochi for like so many times. Bread is a little bit more complicated, which which is why I've been trying to learn it. But like, if you guys like want to, I'm pretty sure the last meetup that I did with the Sproulings, I did bring homemade mochi to it. Pretty sure. It's been years since I tasted your cooking. Soon. I'm trying to arrange, because like Flo suggested this, but I'm trying to arrange another Sprouling meetup in the Philippines. Hopefully before the end of the year. Because right now I'm very busy. I'm just eating my bread, sorry. But like right now I'm very busy. But I am trying to organize another meetup by the end of the year. And hopefully we can do that. I don't know if I can gift everyone a loaf of sourdough bread, but that would be really funny if I did that. I'm so jelly she has bread. I have bread. I have baked goods, bro. I have baked goods. I'm gonna be your baking VTuber. Let her bake. Let her cook. And lo, I return. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okie dokie. But yeah, that's my bread. That's my bread journey. I'm still on the bread journey, but hopefully that sounds pretty good to you guys. I've been trying my best in terms of my bread journey, and I'm very happy. I'm very happy with where I am at it right now, because I think just like one more try, and I probably have this down to a science, down pat, pretty much. So I'm pretty proud. I'm pretty proud of that. I was gonna shatter the sourdough bread into many pieces and spread it like a cursed relic. Or just like give people like, I don't know, like half loaves of fucking sourdough bread. I don't know, man. It's not too hard. That's not too difficult. But yeah, pretty fun. That has been that's been my sourdough journey. Why does this bread have cuts? Cause like sourdough bread, you kind of have to score it so it kind of aerates. So I put a lot of cuts into it because my oven also doesn't get very hot. Yeah, you score to vent the steam. Yes, exactly. It's to like ensure more even cooking all throughout the loaf of bread. That's why it has cuts in it. But like a lot of people kind of score for design as well. I'm not in that level yet. I am not in the level of scoring for design. I wanted to, I tried, but I'm not there yet. I will be there eventually. But for now, my scoring is kind of rudimentary for sure. Otherwise, it will explode. I am not kidding. Yeah, that's true. That's why you have like the big, like main score all throughout the piece of bread. Yeah. Lami's multiplication of bread. It's gonna be biblical. It's gonna be like the 7 Dragon Balls is crazy. My 7 loaves of bread. I see. It's cool. Yeah, baking is super cool. It's very been very fun to learn how to do it for sure. Okie dokie. We've been chatting for a little bit, but it is already 6 o'clock. This is pretty late. It's been pretty late. We'll be streaming for a lot longer tomorrow. I have plans to stream Honkai Star Rail tomorrow, so it's probably gonna be quite long. And because we won't have the workout stream in the evening, we can go for a lot longer than we normally do. So I will see you guys tomorrow for Honkai Star Rail. Thank you so much for catching up with me, though. Thank you, thank you. It's been a very long couple of weeks, but there are a lot of things that we can catch up on for sure. Pex mentioned it a couple of times, but we can definitely repo at some point because there are updates to repo. I will be playing Apex soon. Just to give you guys a little update, there are plans for me and Shimi and Sunchan, the three of us, the trio, ranked this season. So please expect a lot more Apex streams this season. We're gonna be trying to get as high as possible. I think we're aiming for gold, if I'm not wrong. Community Left 4 Dead 2, please, with mods. Left 4 Dead 2? Okay. Completely out of left field request, but sure, I'm into it. Yeah. I don't see why not. There's like plenty that we can catch up on too. There's Cult of the Lamb on Wednesday. Which I did want to play again ever since I played it last, like before I went on hiatus. I really want to play it again. But we also have Date Everything. We also have Pokemon Legends ZA, the expansion to play. And I hope by the time that we get around to it, we can play Tomodachi Collection, Tomokore? What is it in English? Tomodachi Life. Living the Island Dream or whatever it's called. The island version of Tomodachi Life. I don't remember what it's called. But like, hopefully, my plan is that we can play that game at some point. I really want to play Tomokore. I want to play more Bread by Daylight with Lami, Sin, and Shimi. Bread by Daylight sounds wrong, but... Loaf Legends, Left 4 Bread 2. I really just want to shoot stuff that's not sweaty people. That's valid. That's valid. Oh, there's also I haven't played it in a while, but like there's also Marvel Rivals. There's Apex. There's going to be Tomodachi Life. There's gonna be Pokemon and stuff. There's plenty of things. There's plenty of things. Always here. If Lami wants to try Axel. Holy shit, I tried her a little bit. She's crazy. She's so weird. Please play Marvel Rivals. I got a maid skin for Elsa. We can be maid Elsa and maid Deadpool. Yeah, I'm down. I'm super down. We can be team up DP and Elsa. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, for sure, for sure. But of course, please consult the schedule as usual. So that's the schedule on Twitter, on Discord, or on YouTube for the streams the planned streams this week, and we can get into some of these games next week for sure. I just wanted to have like a chill hangout stream to say that I'm back today and just like do quite a short check-in update stream. So thank you for checking up on me. Thank you for, wishing me well when I was in recovery from my surgery. I really do appreciate it. And thank you so much for being patient with me while I was gone. I'm very, very excited to get back into streaming now that we're back. Yeah, another speed legend. The game's too fast-paced right now, but can't complain. So far, when I was like going against Axel, she's not too bad. It just so happens that you have to like be really, really good at tracking now. Which isn't too bad. I finally got my first 2K badge yesterday, actually. Not against bots. Good to know. Good to say. Not against bots. We did lose that game, but I got a 2K badge, which was very cool. On Octane. On Octane, not Axel. But yeah, I'm super, super glad to be back. I will see you guys tomorrow for another stream for just the chill Honkai Star Rail stream, and on Wednesday for Cult of the Lamb, and then on Saturday for some Final Fantasy XIV for everyone who has Final Fantasy XIV and who wants to play together. Please feel free to come join. Teach me, the noob, everything that I need to do. 2K outside of wildcard? Yeah! 2K on just regular trios. pretty fun. Regular trios and our third fucking DC'd. Like, I had like a teammate. It was just me and my teammate, and then our third DC'd, and I had to like, I still got to 2K, which is pretty crazy. That was fun. It was super fun. But yeah, anyways, we have more time to catch up like that throughout this week. So I will see you guys on the next one on Hanasaki tomorrow. Let's get Silver Wolf and let's finally catch up with the fucking story, because holy shit. I feel like I'm missing so much of the story. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, for now, I will see you guys tomorrow. Let's see who's on right now that I can raid on Twitch. Let's see. Welcome back, Mother. The Sprouts are glad to have you back. Thank you. Thank you so much, son. Thank you to everyone who said Happy Mother's Day to me, by the way. I appreciate it. Even though I'm not your mother, so like technically, I appreciate it. Hey. Okie dokie. Who can we raid? Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to you guys too. Yeah. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. I'll send you guys over to someone who is just doing some art right now. Doing some chill work and yapping. Their design is super cute. They're like an axolotl VTuber. Super, super cute. I love it. I'll send you guys to Anyalotl, who is a Filipino artist VTuber. I haven't said it to many people because I've been low-key forgetting. I missed Maid Day. I was so sad. I wanted to do Maid Day, actually. Alright. But here you go. If you guys are going to be joining the raid, please use the raid message if you don't have a sub, the sub raid message if you do have a sub, and the meme raid message if you have a sub and you want to be funny. And we'll go and say hi to Anyalotl together. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Thank you. Thank you for welcoming me back. I will see you guys tomorrow for another stream. I miss you guys too. I miss you so much. Thank you so much for waiting for me. Thank you. I will see you guys tomorrow. For now, if you guys are gonna go to sleep soon, I hope you sleep very, very well. If you're not going to bed yet, I hope you have a wonderful day ahead of you. Please take care of yourselves, and please always remember that you are loved and appreciated, and that you're worthy of love and appreciation. And I love you guys so much. Lami on a maid? Maid Lami will come back maybe tomorrow, because I missed Maid Day and I want to celebrate it myself. Maybe. But yeah, mata ne, otsurami minna. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hisashiburi ne. It's been a while, but thank you so much for coming over, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Otsurami, bye. Take care, have a good night. Enjoy your dinners, enjoy your foods, or enjoy your sleeps. Good night, everyone. Bye. Bye.